My name is Adam, but everyone just calls me Bobby. I'm 87 now, and there's something that happened about 6 months ago that completely changed the way I look at life. My best friend passed away. His name was Tom. We had been friends for 57 years. When he died, it felt like a part of me went with him. But before I get into that, let me tell you how it all started. It was 1967. I was 23, working at a printing shop in Chicago. Tom started the same week. We were both new, both a little nervous, both trying not to lose a finger on those giant printing presses. On our very first day, the supervisor put us on the same shift. We worked side by side for 8 hours, hardly saying a word. At the end of the day, he asked if I wanted to grab a beer. I said yes. That one beer turned into 57 years of friendship. We didn't have some epic story to tell. We were just two ordinary guys who met at work and stuck together through everything life threw at us. Through marriages and divorces, kids being born, kids growing up. Tom got married in 1969, and I was his best man. I got married in 71, and he stood beside me. Our wives, Linda and Carol, became close too. We'd have dinner every Friday, play cards, talk about nothing important. Simple moments, really, but looking back, that steady, ordinary friendship was something rare. The kind where you don't have to impress anyone, where you can just be yourself. We worked together for 12 years at that shop until it closed in 79. I moved on to another job. Tom went to work for the city. We didn't see each other daily anymore, but the Friday dinners kept going. We still called each other when something happened. In 85, my father died. Tom didn't say much at the funeral. He just stood next to me, put his hand on my shoulder. That was enough. When you lose someone, you don't need long speeches, just someone to be there with you. In 92, Tom's son ran into trouble and spent a year in jail. Tom blamed himself. I reminded him of the same words he'd shared with me years before. Bad things happen sometimes, and they aren't your fault. His son eventually turned things around, got clean, married, had 2 kids. Tom was proud as punch. Friendship, I've learned, isn't just about having fun. When you're younger, you think it is. Real friendship is showing up during the tough times, sitting in silence when there's nothing to say, knowing someone so well that you see their pain even when they say they're fine. That's what Tom and I had. After 57 years, we were like brothers, better than brothers in a way, because we chose each other. In 2008, Carol died, breast cancer. I was 64 and suddenly alone. Tom came by every day for the first month, bringing food, sitting with me, letting me cry. Never tried to fix it or tell me it would get better. Just let me feel what I needed. I went through a dark stretch, didn't want to leave the house, but Tom kept showing up. "Come on, Bob, let's get lunch," he'd say, and I went because he wouldn't give up on me. In 2013, Linda passed away from a heart attack. Tom called me at 3 in the morning. I drove straight to his house. He was sitting at the kitchen table, staring at nothing. I sat beside him, and we just sat in silence for hours. There was nothing to say. He knew I understood. I'd been exactly where he was.
After that, Tom and I saw each other even more. We'd meet for breakfast twice a week, the same diner, same booth, same orders we'd been having for 20 years. We'd talk about the weather, the news, how the Cubs were doing, small talk that somehow mattered. It gave structure, gave something to look forward to. As we got older, our conversations drifted to the past, trips we'd taken, mistakes we'd made, friends who'd passed. It wasn't sad, more like taking stock of our lives, making sure we remembered it all before it slipped away. Last year, Tom started forgetting things, little things at first, then more. His daughter took him to the doctor, early-stage dementia. He was terrified of losing himself. I reminded him of something he once told me. We deal with what we're dealt. The last 6 months were tough. Some days he knew me, some days he didn't. I still went, Tuesday and Thursday mornings, to sit with him. Sometimes he recognized me, sometimes he didn't. Didn't matter. I was there. 6 months ago he had a stroke. 2 days in the hospital before he passed. I was there, held his hand, told him it was okay, and he let go. I've lost a lot in my 87 years, parents, my wife, friends, but losing Tom was different. He was the last person who remembered all my stories, the last one who could laugh with me about things from decades ago. When he passed, a part of my history went with him. After his funeral, I realized I had taken our friendship for granted. I assumed he'd always be there, ready for breakfast, ready to listen, ready to sit with me. And now he wasn't. I couldn't get that time back. Here's what I want you to understand. No matter your age, friends matter. Real friends, those who show up in hard times, who know you better than you know yourself, are rare, and they take effort, time, commitment. Life gets busy. People think they'll connect later, but you don't have forever. Time runs out. People leave. One day you'll be alone, and the things you thought mattered might not matter at all. Tom and I had 57 years, all those dinners, breakfasts, calls, just being there. Still, it wasn't enough. I wish I had more time. I wish I had appreciated it more. If you have a friend like Tom, reach out, make plans, show up. Don't wait. You might not get another chance. After Tom passed, I thought about all the times I could have called, but didn't. Too tired, too busy, too distracted. All the time wasted thinking we had forever. We didn't. Nobody does. I still wake up Tuesday and Thursday mornings thinking about heading to the diner. Then I remember he's gone. I sit alone, wondering how to fill the time. My kids suggest making new friends, joining a club. I don't want new friends. I want my friend, the one who knew me for 57 years, who stood by me, who understood without explanation. You don't replace that. You live with the hole it leaves. So here's my advice, from everything I've learned. Don't take your friends for granted. Don't wait because you're busy or tired. Make the time. Show up. Be present. One day one of you won't be here, and all that will be left are memories and regret. Tom taught me a lot. How to be a better friend. How to listen. How to simply be there. Now that he's gone, I try to pass that on. Not to replace him, but to honor him. If someone in your life has been there through it all, tell them you appreciate them. Don't wait for a perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Call, message, make plans. Life is short, and people we love aren't here forever. I miss Tom every day. Our breakfasts, our calls, just knowing he was there. But I'm grateful. Grateful for 57 years. Every conversation, every meal, every moment. Grateful I was there when he passed, holding his hand. That's real friendship, being there, in the ordinary days and in the final moments. If this story touches you, reach out to someone you care about. Make the effort. Show up. And if you found something meaningful here today, I'd be grateful if you subscribed and left a comment. Share your stories about the people that matter in your life. I read every comment, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening.